All right, Tyvis, I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but you were not on the show, so I had to wait for you to get here.
By the way, before you get into that, Daniel Jones has been named the starting quarterback for the Colts.
He is.
I want to know why is the Browns letting Bond talk today? They having Joe Flacco, Isaiah Bond, and Denzel Ward speak today.
I guess.
Get it out the way?
New guy, get it out the way, and it's what it is.
Go ahead.
All right, so Tyvis, I did want to talk about this yesterday, coming off Saturday's preseason game against Philadelphia. You had tweeted about it, and this is a guy that we are going to talk about who you had called out, not in a bad way, but just said he's kind of the key to the secondary, and that is Cam Mitchell, who is filling in the slot as Greg Newsome's moved out to the outside to replace MJ Emerson. Cam Mitchell has slid into the slot, and through at least 2 preseason games, you have not felt great about what you've seen. So
That's
will
an
you
understatement.
maybe explain to us your concerns about that spot and whether or not it can be fixed prior to the start of the season?
Yeah, so I mean, when I wouldn't call it a rant, but when we talked about it last week, when you asked me why he was the guy that I picked as the person that I felt needed to step it up, it's because, again, like I said, you got Denzel, you got G. New. He's the only guy that hasn't been a consistent starter. Yes, he started some games for the Browns. He did well in those games. But now you're coming out in week 1 and you're going up against Cincinnati, which is, to me, when you look at it from that standpoint, like, they're going to target you. And my issue with it is, and I need to apologize to him because I misspoke on one of the things. I said that he gave up a slot fade in the Carolina game. That was wrong. That was actually Miles Harden that gave up the slot fade. He gave up a touchdown, which is even worse. Then this past game, he gave up another touchdown. That's terrible. Like, you can't put that type of stuff on film. So, you know, when you look at this past game against Philly, this touchdown he gave up, one or two things is true. And I can't confirm or deny which one it is. One, first scenario, they were in cover 0, and he didn't get the right call. He didn't know they was in 0. He just thought they was in man, and he believed he had an inside piece. So he said, if I got an inside piece and I know we in man, he probably didn't think it was 0. He probably thought it was like cover 1 or something. So he said, I'm going to stay on the outside because if he runs something inside, a linebacker or a safety will be right there. So that's the way he looked like he played it. He completely just busted the whole play, and because everybody else looked like they was in 0 when you go back and watch it. I immediately
said, at Tyvis 1.
Everybody kind of looked like they was in 0. When you in cover 0 on the red zone, like, that's inside leverage because that's the quick and easy throw. The ball should come out fast. That means the quarterback gonna go boom, look, throw it. It's the quick, easy throw. If he got to hold it, that's what you want because now the pressure's getting there. So I immediately thought that they were in 0 and he just took the wrong leverage and gave up the touchdown. Whatever the case is, he need to get it fixed because you can't give up touchdowns. You keep giving up touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you right now, we got a seat that's sitting right over there. You can slide right up here. You can come be on this show Monday through Friday from 11 to 1. Because I'm telling you right now, you don't last long in the league from giving up touchdowns. So that's why, to me, it was my concern. I'm interested to see what happens in this game against the Rams. Maybe he got better communications with the ones. Maybe he got better chemistry with the ones. If it happened again, they got to go find somebody. Like, you can't go in the season
And who was the quarterback that threw that touchdown?
Your boy.
Who? Kyle McCord?
Yeah.
Was it Kyle McCord that threw the touchdown?
Yeah, rookie. Now, here's the thing,
Tyvis. Who was the wide receiver? Is it anybody we've heard of?
Nobody. No name gangster OG1. Listen, this is wild. Every time they blow coverages, I'm acting like Tyvis is the defensive back coach. Coach, what's going on here?
Somebody, either he busted or somebody else busted.
I said
I don't know if it was him or the safety. But somebody busted up.
I'm just a little old defensive lineman, and I don't know much. We down on the goal line, and I'm looking around. I said, whoa, since when we start giving up inside leverage on the goal line? And it wasn't even no hands on him. It was clean, and he televised. He told you what he was going. He ran the slowest lane in the world. He was like, plant.
That's why I'm saying, like, there's no
touchdown. What?
He must have didn't get the call. he didn't get the right call. Like,
if you're the Browns, I'm I don't know. The Bengals, don't have a great head coach. But if I were the Bengals, if I was running their offense, knowing that the only cornerback in the league that has done well against Jamar Chase is Denzel Ward. Jamar Chase has been asked, who's the best corner you faced? And every time he says Denzel Ward. If I'm the Bengals, I'm putting Jamar Chase in the slot.
But see, that's the thing.
Yeah. If you're the Browns, you got to have Denzel follow him, don't you? And I don't think they will.
They will. They won't.
Yeah.
No.
And they're going to get torched.
They should. And
McNuggets, get ready
see
for
what
this.
will happen. Okay.
Week one.
See
week one. Get ready. Get this question ready because this is a key to the game right here. Right already.
If I'm Joe Burrow and I see anybody but Denzel Ward on Jamar Chase, I'm going to him every time.
So the thing is this: if Cam Mitchell is a start nickel and they are not electing for Denzel to follow him in the slot, you best believe that it will be some type of help from somewhere. They're not leaving Cam Mitchell one-on-one with him. That's suicide.
What you mean help?
They'll have a safety rob down on the inside piece. They have a linebacker play the hole, like something.
You are aware.
There's no way that
you are aware secondary adjustments during the game aren't our thing.
I'm just saying.
We tend to look around I didn't know he was supposed to be here.
I'm just saying, there's no way that you going out there and you playing man to man with just him playing man on Jamar Chase in the slot. That's a tough ask. That's a tough ask.
At once upon a time,
if that's the case, then if they're gonna play true man to man, then Denzel will have to come down and play in the slot. Cam Mitchell will have to go on the outside and play corner.
I am old enough to remember that the Cleveland Browns once told us, we didn't expect.
When he got hurt, we didn't know how to adjust.
We didn't know
we didn't expect him not to play.
Right, remember, with
was it T or was it Jamar?
Might have missed the game.
Jamar Chase did play,
out. And T. Higgins got hurt, and the Browns were like, yeah, we expected.
We were waiting for Jamar Chase, so we got torched by no name.
That was the old, they gone. Them coaches was gone.
By the way, when you look at the Bengals on paper, I don't know if I've ever seen a gap between quality of offense and quality of defense. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger gap.
Oh yeah, their defense is trash.
Who the heck?
It's Bill.
It's this
running back.
No, this receiver that was punching on people last night.
I can't think of his name.
The dude that caught the touchdown.
He caught 5 of them.
I forgot his name.
The dude
battling for the roster. I don't know if he's gonna make.
I think he got cut by the Commanders. He caught a crazy back shoulder fade.
Yeah.
Then he just went smooth Randy Moss, went over top of a dude's head like this. Like
Michael Tinsley?
Yes, Tinsley.
Tinsley, right, that's it.
I said, where did they get him?
Well, he's at best going to be their 5th receiver. At best.
You looking at the Browns like what?
5th receiver. We got listen, man, this is nasty work. This is crazy. And I was thinking, this is the thing we getting, and I got to temper expectations. I got to let y'all know. The problem that I have is I'm watching these other teams, and they're playing guys. They're playing guys a lot. I seen Joe Burrow running around backwards like he was trying to really do his thing.
He took a sack. I'm like, what is he doing?
I'm like, you out here playing hard right now.
That he's playing, though. He's played in both games. I like that. He had never played in the preseason before this year.
And so I know Kev said he wanted to. This ain't on the rundown, but I need to see what the reps looking like. Like Joe about to go out there against the Rams.
Yeah.
How many series he gonna play?
I'd play him the whole first half.
If this is the dress rehearsal, we got to see it.
He hasn't played it all. I know he's a veteran, but still.
By the way, are you guys a little scared by this? We've been watching 2 games, and I know they want to be vanilla. But can you just ratchet up and go from 5 wide to like we're running the ball and play action? Because I haven't seen like the running game.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Like I've seen no 12 personnel. I ain't seen
you talking about the Browns?
Yeah.
They're not showing you that.
Tyvus is run.
They not showing you nothing.
You know what? Urban Meyer and Zeke Elliott. He ain't worried about showing you nothing. No. You gonna get this Zeke and you gonna like it.
Hold on, before I move forward, I gotta go back to this secondary stuff because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the play again. Because I'm trying to come up with something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with
an excuse.
I just don't want to believe that this man just bust the coverage like this. But that's exactly what it looks like. Because, I mean, the way that everybody else is playing, they man. But let me move off of him. As I'm looking at this play, I need to talk about this right now because I see where this is going, and I'm not about to sit up here and rant and rave over this and have this type of season. I understand that was the twos that was in, okay? And the ones might be a lot better. But if you go back and you watch this play, right, this touchdown, this slant, forget Cam Mitchell. Let's focus our attention to the other side, okay? The bunch set with the running back pivoted out. Okay. They are in zero. I'm going to tell you, I just confirmed. They are in zero. Cam Mitchell completely didn't get the call or he just messed it up. They gotta do better with their communication in the secondary. I've been saying this show been on for 3 years.
3 years.
They got to do better. The reason being is because if you get a stack, right? All right, you get a stack. So you get a wide receiver, you get another wide receiver, then you get the running back offset to their side. You got to know, like y'all got to talk. Like you got to have a plan. At this point in that formation, that whoever's the inside guy and whoever's that outside guy, y'all need to have this communication of if your dude come in, I'm gonna take him. Yeah. And if the running back come out, you take him.
Now, is this established by them or the coaching staff as a real check?
So in practice, you go over different checks. There's so many different ways. You can, if it's a stack, you can lock the stack where, all right, I'm gonna take my guy, you take your guy. It could be a halo rule where I'm gonna let the first guy go, I'm gonna take the guy in the back. Or it could be, but if it's a bunch, which this was, like if you consider the running back out to that side, this is a bunch. Now you got three people you can talk to. You can lock the point man. So the dude press the point, two guys in and out the other two. Or you can try to play it man to man. There's so many different ways. But in this certain scenario, they decided to play it all man to man. The problem with that is they ran this pick route. So they had the dude, the point, go in. They had the other guy go in, and the running back went out. Why that's a problem is if you lock that, your safety is trying to fight through traffic, and that running back going to be wide open every time. So you need to have that conversation of, hey, that running back is off to your side. We need to in and out this. If that receiver come in, you stay out there, take the running back out there. What's going to happen after you do that check? Well, they're going to run it the first time. First time they run it, you're going to cover it perfectly. The next time they run it, what's going to happen is that running back is going to go out and he's going to pivot back in. So now that corner got to be able to drive that. But that's the best way to play it. They went and played it man-to-man. If they would have just threw that ball to the flats, that running back was gone. Running back is gone. So they need to fix that. The communication,
Who do you blame?
I'm not about to have it. It starts with the coach.
Yeah.
You gotta work those things in practice. Like, especially if you're going up against a team that runs stacks and bunches, you always come out there and say, hey guys, how do y'all want to play stacks and bunches this week?
But the first year we did this show, they had a different DC, and that problem is still there with the new DC.
Yeah, the Browns for some reason gonna give you about 3 coverage busts a year. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And every time,
remember last year, the first game of the season, we was talking about it with the Dallas Cowboys.
No, it was Carolina.
Well, it was Carolina.
Where they ran, the dude was running wide open. They hit Robbie Anderson on the post.
It was Carolina, then it was New York against Joe Flacco the very next week.
That was 2 years ago.
But then,
it was 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
But then against Dallas, we was asking what was Juan Thornhill doing in that corner where he was wide open. Against Dallas.
They had a bust in that game?
Yeah,
and then against the Chargers, I know for a fact they had a bust. They had 2 of them in that game, and I was just like, y'all tripping.
All right.
Martin Emerson, I'm going to tell you really quickly, how much they going to miss Martin Emerson? We ain't really talked about it like that. How much they going to miss
it's
him?
weird because he's coming off a bad year, but he's still better than Mitchell.
They got to go get a veteran, bro. I will be shocked if when they make these cuts, if they don't claim or sign a veteran DB. Like I love and respect everybody that's on the Browns in that secondary, but I'm telling you right now, there's no way that you could look at that secondary and tell me like, yeah, we good to go. Like no, they haven't given me that vibe.
Yeah.
So they gotta go get somebody.